what is Samadhi? You want to know what is Samadhi? The Samadhi means oneness. I don't know, just I will explain you what happened in my life. I don't want to give the knowledge which I have not experienced in my life. I want to share what happened with me, and I want to take you to that stage, hand holding you, all of you. What is Samadhi? See, all of us have that divine feeling with us when we are in the childhood. The godliness, what we are searching for spirituality, what we want, we are searching, it is already there within us. We have already felt that. We are already with that in our childhood. Just watch the eyes of the baby. If you have baby in your home or nearby place, just watch the eyes of the baby. All of you do this practice, what I say. Go and take your friend's baby, any baby, your baby, and just watch the eyes of the babies. You can feel some godliness in their eyes. Yes or no? Yes or no, all of you? That eyes will be with godliness. Just seeing that baby itself, your heart will feel happy. Yes or no? Just seeing the baby is not unable to talk, just it will even it cry, but you feel that something is happening in your heart. This baby presence will give you that fulfillment because this baby is in the godly consciousness. The consciousness of that baby is godly consciousness. And slowly, slowly, the baby grows. The mind also grows. When the mind grows, the problem starts. And it becomes culprit. The baby tried to cheat the mother and father, tell lies, started telling lies. It learns all things without teaching. No need to teach bad things. Automatically it will come. You have to teach only good things. Yes or no? And slowly, slowly, the child loses the peace, get worried, and even the baby is not worried. Also, the mother will say, "Hey, why are you? Tomorrow exam is going to come. You are laughing without worry." Already, the child is slowly getting worried, and the parents they insist to the child to become worried. Fear, all these negative emotions, parents are putting into the child. And slowly, slowly, the child loses the happiness. You see, when the child becomes very serious because fear of future. You won't get marks. If you won't get marks, you won't get seat. If you won't get seat, you won't get good salary. If you don't get good salary, you are going to beg. The child gets a fear. The beginning of the life itself, the parents are putting the seeds of poison into the hearts of the baby. And from the school age, the child lives with the fear of exam, lives with anxiety, lives with the fear of future. What is going to happen? I get good job or not? That fear of life. And this fear, slowly, slowly, the child becomes very serious and, and forgets to laugh, forgets to enjoy. And when this child becomes an adult, the child gets BP. BP means all-time anxiety. Please write down all of you. What is BP? All-time anxiety. In the childhood, that anxiety is there for partially. When you become adult, all-time anxiety. That is BP. All-time agitatedness. No calmness in your heart. That is what BP is. And your body fix it. This fellow is all the time anxiety. He's all the time worried about something. So the heart fix, let us go 140 or 150, no need to reduce. And after that, slowly this adult, it becomes diabetic. Diabetic is the disease which is created because of the habit of worrying. Worrying people get diabetes. My Guruji tell 3 reasons for diabetes. Worry, hurry, curry. 3 reasons for diabetes. Worry, hurry, and curry. Curry means non-vegetarians. Over non-veg. Hurry, worry, hurry, and curry. Always worrying. The habit of worrying, what will happen if he gets low mark? What will happen if the wife comes, if she and my son become pet, and if they tell me to go out of the house, what happens? One time, a mother went to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and she told Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, I am very worried about my son. He is not at all listening to me. All the time he is doing what he wants. I am very fear that when he becomes big, he will run away with some girl. What happens? If he leaves me, he is not taking care of me. What will happen? Now itself, I am very fear about my child. Please help my Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Please help me. Give some good advice to my son. Okay. Ramakrishna said, okay. Stop. Tomorrow you go and bring your son. I will give him a good advice. This lady told Ramakrishna, why tomorrow? Now itself I can show him where he is. See, he is in my hip. Actually, it is only 1 year, 1 or 2 years for the baby. She's having that baby in her hands. And she is complaining about this boy to Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna laughed. Now he is only 2 years now. Why do you get fear about all that? This is the state of today. People, their mind is consistently on fear, worry, anxiety. And what happens? The stage of the godliness of the child slowly goes, and the stage of anxiety, fear, depression happens from the adulthood, and this stage is called the naragam. That was the naragam is not somewhere out. The suffering, the internal stage, the hell, the heaven and hell is not somewhere out. The inner stage, that is what heaven, and inner stage, that is what hell is. In the childhood, we were in heaven. The inner stage is like heaven, blissful, godliness. And slowly, after coming to this life, because of the surroundings, because of the conditioning of parents, because of the conditioning of the society, because of the conditioning of all around us, slowly our inner stage becomes hell with fear, anxiety, depression, and slowly we miss that. And in meditation, in the sadhana, in yoga practice, we try to achieve the stage we already have. And that is the word which came called Sama plus Adi is called Samadhi. Sama plus Adi is called Samadhi. Adi means the beginning. Already you have Adi. Sama means going back to that. The going back to the same stage where you are before. That is called Samadhi. Going back to your home. What is your home? Your home is godliness. You are like a God. You have that God consciousness. When you are born, again going back to the same consciousness of the baby, that is called Samadhis. Got it, all of you? This is what Samadhi is. And to reach that Samadhi, we are practicing meditation, we are practicing yoga sadhana, we are practicing everything. That means 24 into 7, you are happy. That is what Samadhi is. Just try this. You can't be 24 into 7 happy. Yes or no? It is very difficult. It is very difficult. Fear comes, or anxiety comes, or depression comes. Something comes in your mind and it takes away your happiness. Yes or no, all of you? Got it? And when you start experiencing that, when you start crossing beyond your mind, that is why they say the mind is your only enemy. Buddha said, mind is a monkey. My Guruji said, mind is a dog. My Guruji always say, this is the first word he used to tell, mind is a dog. What dog? It is a street dog. Wandering here and there. Just watch a street dog. It will not be useful for anyone. Yes or no? Street dogs will not be useful for anyone. And if you see street dogs, it will be just wandering here and there, very busy. You see, very busy in the world, who is the street dogs? Very busy. They go very busy, they come out very busy, they are doing something very busy. Just wandering without usefulness. That is called the street dogs. My guru said, asana. Asana means you have to go from street dog to the house dog. Pranayama means house dog to the police dog. Meditation means that which takes you to police dog to the military dog. Got it? The same dog, but the inner is different. The street dog don't have control. Keep agitated, keep anxiety, it is keep roaming without control and no useful. The house dog have some control. Yes or no? It will listen to his master. If the master said don't eat, it will not eat. The street dogs will listen to you. If you say don't eat, it will stop. No, it won't listen. The house dog will listen to the master. If he said come inside, the dog will come inside. Sit down, it will sit. It controls and it will be useful for certain limit. It will shout, someone comes, and it will help us. And the police dog, it is more trained dog than house dog. It has more energy, more power, more alertness, more awareness, all that this police dog has. And military dog, it is more conscious than this police dog. Yes or no? More training, more hardship. It can be useful more than this other dog. And it has more power to do that. That kind of training these dogs take. And my guru says, yoga means from street dog, your mind should come to the stage of military dog. He is talking about the mind. Got it? Got it, all of you? The mind without awareness, the mind with complete awareness. The mind without consciousness, the mind with consciousness. Got it? Got it, all of you? Yes. And asana means making the first journey. Pranayama means the second journey. Meditation means the third journey. Understand this. 3 steps. Asana, pranayama, meditation. These are the 3 main ingredients of the Yoga Shastra. Only these 3. And there are small bits within inside. But these 3 are main. Asana means physical practice. Pranayama means breathing practice. And next, meditation. That is mind practice. Working on that. Got it, all of you? How is his explanation of asana, pranayama, meditation? Type in the chat box. Archana have asked a question for, just I'll answer this question. Why Guruji, yoga guru and philosophers become sick? They also know karma suddhi, kriya, yoga, all technique, meditation. Why even the yogis become sick? Very good question. Yes or no? Very good question. Archana, my grandfather used to be very healthy. He will be always healthy. But sometimes he also becomes sick. He will have some fever or he will have some kind of issues. So he will be sick. I go to my grandfather and ask him, Grandfather, you have all good habits and you maintain your physical body healthy. And why you become sick sometimes and suffer more? The answer what my grandfather gave is a mind-blowing answer. My grandfather asked me one question. Then how could I die? This is the question my grandfather asked me. Then how could I die? If I want to die, God has to do all this and then only he can take me. Directly, God cannot take me up. How to put a brake? All these are brake. If you are driving a car, directly you will not put brake. Before you want to stop itself, just you will apply small brakes. Yes or no? Likewise, God sometimes, if he wants to take you up, he puts small brake like that, and then he puts the complete brake. So, my boy, it is all the part of life. It is all the part of living. There is art of coming and there is art of going. It's a game of God. Without making me small sickness, how can me God take me up? It is the way of nature. This is the answer which my grandfather gave me. And this is the truth also. Yes or no? And then after 1 week, he comes back again. Again, he is healthy. But the answer what he gave me opens my mind that I understood this life is impermanent. What I have, one day, everything I will leave it. This, from my childhood, my grandfather used to insist in my head, the life is impermanent. So don't think everything, use everything, but don't think everything will be with you for all the time. One day, everything will go out of you. As it comes, it goes. That's life. You have to accept it. Many people though don't accept. Life is both. It comes, it goes. Archana, even for yogis, for example, take myself. I was using this cell phone till 11 o'clock night. Morning 4 o'clock, if I start the class, keep talking in cell phones. My left ear is gone. My left ear, complete pain. I know, no use of going to doctor because using more cell phones, my left ear is completely gone and I got severe pain in my ears, neck, spine, until my toes, the nerve get pain. I know it is because of this cell phone, because I am using this cell phone, then a limit, and this radiation has spoiled my whole ear and the nerves of the ears. And I am doing yoga, I am doing everything, but it has happened to me. Why? Because I am using technology more than a limit. Yes or no, all of you? If you use the technology more than a limit, this technology itself will destroy us. Still, I have the pain in my left ear. Still, I have the pain. It is very easy to tell all this previous karma. I don't tell this word at all. Karma means your action. All what you have is your result of your action. That it means karma. Okay. Now the problem is how we are using the technology. Many diseases today, people suffer from wrong use of technology. If you want to be healthy, if you want to be healthy, you have to create a rules and regulation to use the technology. Yes or no? You should use some certain rules and regulations to use the technology. Otherwise, this technology itself will destroy us. For example, there is a hormone called dopamine. Please listen to this, all of you. This is very important lesson as concerned to the present condition. There is a hormone called dopamine. This dopamine is called stimulation hormone or satisfaction hormone. Just I will ask 5 questions to all of you. Just answer me or write it down in your notebook. How many of you feel little, how many of you are unable to do your to-do task list? How many of you are suffering to, you can't finish your to-do at all? You have only 5 to 6 tasks per day and you are unable to do that. How many of you are suffering from that? Unable to finish your daily task? Raise your hands. Yes. Second thing, how many of you unconsciously you are using your fingers to scroll your screens? How many of you feel that? How many of you have this habit? You like or you don't like, you want or you don't know, at least 3 YouTube videos and 50 shots you want to fire. After that, only feel some relaxation. How many of you are feeling like that? How many of you get stimulated to eat without hunger also? All this is because of dopamine. All this is because of dopamine. I will explain you what is dopamine. I will explain you how this technology, the scientist of this technology is using us. Just I will explain you. There was a psychology research happening in the lab. They took mouse, small rats. They took rats for this experiment. All these beautiful white rats are used for this experiment because they are very sensitive and they get good results from a, we can take the good results. So they took a rat, white rats, and they placed a small chip in their brain to measure what is happening in the brain of the rats. And they set a trap for the rat so that it goes and touches that small, say it is a small plate. If this rat touches that plate, immediately one drop of dopamine will be secreted in the rat's brain. Got it? This is the small experiment they did in psychology labs. So they started this experiment. So they kept a electronic pad. This rat came and touched that because it will do no, it will come and touch this. It will touch the plate. After it touches the plate, the dopamine secretes and the rat feel pleasure. It is called the satisfaction hormone. And what it was doing, this rat keep touching that electronic pad so that it starts getting dopamine more and more. And this rat died quickly. Within few days, the rat died. Even after good food, even after good everything, this rat died because the body of the rat become toxified. Then they understood, psychologists understood, this kind of dopamine stimulation is there for human beings also, that stimulates the human beings to do an action. This dopamine is given by God to us for natural things. For example, food. If you see food, you get stimulated and you will eat it. And for sex, you have to create a next generation. So God has given you the basic instinct so that you get stimulated and you do that. And this is to life. This is to make our life run. This is the plan of God. That is why this dopamine stimulation is given to us. But now what is happening? This dopamine stimulation is hijacked by very beautiful, clever people of the technology. They are using this dopamine secretion for the people to buy things. If you go to the market, you see all beautiful things around you and you feel buying, because when you buy one product, you feel satisfied. Dopamine secretion happens in your head. It is needed or you don't need it. If you buy, something is satisfying you. This is called dopamine. And when these people will have the habit of buying things, everyday purchase, daily one product purchase in Amazon, because this habit of doing purchase secretes dopamine in them. Please understand the secret. For some people, they stick into the habit of eating something they have to eat all the time. All the time. Something they have to eat, keep eating, so that the dopamine gets satisfied. Some people keep chatting in the cell phones. Some people keep talking in the cell phones. Just if it is a wrong call, also half an hour speaking. It's a wrong call, sir. Half an hour, after half an hour. I have a man, I'm not joking. I know one doctor who is very friend of me. Some wrong call comes, no, he will be very happy. For half an hour, he will talk and then keep and say, wrong call, madam. Anyway, no problem. Thank for talking for half an hour. And he says, I ask him, how can you talk to a wrong call for half an hour? And he says, I don't have anyone to talk. So at least this fellow is calling me. I am talking to him for half an hour. I enjoy talking to people because what can I do without any people around me? And watching TV is also like that. You feel relaxation after seeing 3 hours of film, you feel satisfied. And the same story, love story, two hero and heroine, they get separated, join again after 3 hours. How many film you are seeing the same hero, heroine joining at the end? And for how many? See, I used to think from my childhood, I am seeing the same story, hero, heroine come and join at the last. For 3 hours, we are sitting and wasting our time, seeing everything same happening. And what is satisfying us? It is the dopamine. Got it, all of you? It is the dopamine that gives satisfaction to you. And this psychologist and the product makers, they are beautifully, they know how to stimulate your dopamine striving. And slowly, slowly, what happens? See, now I told you how the problem starts. And now I tell you what are the problems you will get of over usage of dopamine. The first problem is you miss your focus. You can't do your task. ஒரு வேலையை கூட உங்களால உருப்படியா செய்ய முடியாது. Lack of concentration. Just take one book. You can't read one page. Within half page itself, your mind wanders. Close the book. Take another book. Close the book. No need reading. Just to see the YouTube. This is also boring. You keep wandering. Your mind wanders from here and there. You will not do any task. This is the first problem you get because your brain becomes weak. Overstimulation of your brain cells make your brain weak. The concentration level today, scientists say 20 minutes is the concentration of human beings. Today, it has reduced to 9 minutes. And because of over dopamine secretion, hormonal problems like thyroid problem, secretion of ovaries, for men, secretion of sperm, all this are affected. All the endocrine system is affected because of over dopamine. That is why today more infertility. That is why today more autism children's. If the parents are overusing technology, these parents are bound to get the child autism, brain problem related children's. Got it, all of you? This is the cause. And even many people today, eye problem because of over screen time, overusing of cell phones, it happens. So what is the solution for that? Now coming to the solution. Can we give some solution? Don't become a military man to your children's. Because today, you like or you don't like, we are bound to use technology. Yes or no, all of you? We are bound to use technology. So that it is very hard to avoid cell phones. It is very hard to avoid monitors. It is very hard to avoid the TV. Everything is needed. Technology is needed. Technology is a blessing, all of you. Yes or no? See, I am sitting here. I am talking to you, teaching you. You are sitting in Canada, or you are sitting in UK, or you are sitting in Uttar Pradesh, you are sitting in Sikkim, Tripura. You are sitting in very far places, attending the program and connecting to me, learning something. And it is all because of technology. Yes or no, all of you? So please don't be against technology. The first thing, all of you, please note down. This is my opinion. You can even find better than my opinion. The first thing is, create a basic rule to use technology. That is the first thing you have to create for your family, you, and for your children. Today, I see many parents, no, they say, hey, you should not see the cell phones, okay? Go and read. And they keep seeing cell phones. This boy is seeing all that. This boy is seeing, father told not to use one, but he is using 24-hour cell phones. He will ask, he will think or not. Yes or no? And he will think, and he will talk to his friends. My father tell don't use cell phones, but he is using cell phones all the time. He is not following what he is teaching. Even your children will have this thought. So just make simple rules so that you follow that simple rules. That rules, let it be simple. Follow the rules. After 8:30 or 9 o'clock in our family, we are not going to use cell phones. And after 5 o'clock, I am not going to take unnecessary phone only morning from this time I'm going to use my cell phones. Any emergency, let them message me. I don't talk phone without a reason. Just see in the WhatsApp message itself. If it is very necessary, iPhone and talk in the cell phones. Just create small rules and regulations in your life that even your friends and relatives, let them understand you are living life with the rules and regulations for technology. Is it right or wrong? It's a right or wrong? You need these rules. You need these rules. In our ashram, we are following strict rules. More than 10 o'clock, we are not going to put the lights in our ashram. All the lights will be off in our ashram at 10 o'clock. Not more than that. Morning 2:30 also you can wake up and do things. We allow, but not more than 10 o'clock. It is the rule we follow in our ashram. Every morning we take nature food. It is, I'm talking about technology. So we will be on the technology. See, all the people in our ashram, we use technology very carefully. We don't keep these cell phones in our ears. We use only headphones because headphones at least solve 50% of the problem. Yes or no? Direct radiation in your head, your nervous system will be affected. Use the headphones. That will reduce your problem at least for 50%. So in our ashram, we use this technology. These are the small rules. First, you have to implement in your family to save your children and yourself. This rules is not only for your children. If you put some rules only for your children, it will not happen. This is the first thing you have to do that. The second thing is dopamine detox practice. You should do it at least weekly once. No gadgets, no cell phones. It's called digital detox. It is called digital detox. The second solution. Create rules and regulations for your family according to your lifestyle to use the technology. Second is digital detox. What do you mean digital detox means? The dopamine which secretes, which will be in our body, we have to remove that dopamine out of our body because this dopamine keeps stimulating other dopamine again and again and again. That is why you have to do dopamine detox. Weekly once digital detox. Don't use any digital things for at least 3 hours. Start from that. 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. Start from 6 hours. 6 hours weekly. In the waking time, I'm not going to touch the phones. 6 hours weekly once. That is called digital detox. And weekly once fasting. The people who are attached, dopamine is attached to food, practice 1 day of weekly fasting. That day only juice, only fruits. That is why in our culture, for Sabrimala, before going to Sabrimala, they do a spiritual sadhana for 48 days. It is a sexual detox, sexual dopamine detox for at least 48 days in a year without sex. Directly, we are not, our sages didn't say this, but hiddenly it is a secret. Because that habit of sex response, this dopamine keep asking us. And we should also break that dopamine habit. At least yearly once, 48 days without sex. At least 3 days fasting without normal food. All this clears the unwanted dopamine in your brain. All of you now understood the great significance of Viradas. Do you understand what is Virada is? Viradas means fasting or the spiritual Viradas, what we live, it is to detox the brain dopamine. Got it, all of you? And if you do that, your hormones, your cell in your body will be healthy. Cancer will never come to you. Cancer is because of wrong functioning of the cells within us, because the hormone within us is not working properly. Everything is connected. Cancer is a result of all this, because your cell is working in opposite direction. Why? Because your hormones are working in opposite direction. Why hormones are working in opposite direction? Your mind and nervous system is working opposite. Got the main reason for the problem, all of you? Today, raise your hands. If you understood, raise your hands. And you got the solution. The only solution is bring back the habit of viradas, fasting. Yearly once, 48 days. If you go to Shabrimala or not, but you go to some mountain, do that 48 days. All the viradas or the dopamine detox. There's a book. See, this is a book, Dopamine Detox. If you want, just buy this book. It's called Dopamine Detox. This is the core secret of the problems today. All of you understand. From the childhood, train your children's on this topic, because the next generation, the whole people are going to bound to be a victim of this problem. Yes or no, all of you? The next generation is going to face a very bad problems because of this dopamine. So now itself, train your family members, train yourself to work upon this technological. It's called, it's not corona, it is technona. You can keep some name for that. It is more powerful than corona. Hmm? Yes.